Hello Car-Revz-Daily fans, Carl Malik here once again, and we are live in Ferndale with the recently unveiled B1 SUV that we're shooting here, as well as the B2 pickup production spec prototypes. Rob Bollinger dropped a big bombshell announcement with these two, and we wanted to shoot a brief video today to highlight some of the features that we have come to like with these trucks. We're using the B1, of course, as our stand-in for the B2. But the first thing that you'll notice is the way the center pass-through starts here in the front and goes through both rows and all the way to the back cargo area. Look for this to be a big deal, especially if you're hauling big, bulky items such as 2x4s, skis, or other lengthy items of cargo. As you can see, the B1 and its B2 counterpart are off-road ready. Square styling throughout, round head and taillights, protective material here that not only cools the electric components but also protects them from dirt and debris. As we make our way to the interior, note the other squarish details, including the mirrors, the windows, and even the rear back window. As we come in here, you can see that the look here is very functional, very simple, very reminiscent of vintage SUVs from the 60s and 70s. Note the column shift, the toggle switches for some of the controls, as well as, you can barely see it here, the rudimentary but still informative gauge layout. Now, another thing that traditional SUVs have is traditional armrests. Bollinger decided to turn that completely on its head. And you have these table-like units that even feature a sturdy metal box that has enough room for many kinds of mobile devices, as well as other bulkier bits of cargo. Again, the look here is very rugged, no carpet here. A lot of the material is 3D printed. As we sit inside the B1, the seats here, as you can see, are a cloth leather combination, and they're very comfortable units. The B1 also has a very lengthy sunroof. You can't quite see it here in video. It doesn't do it justice, I will freely admit that, but it will certainly let in a lot of light. Again, here in the doors, very simple, very rudimentary design, big beefy door pull, and a very simple to use door handle. No power windows here. These are manually controlled sliding windows. As we make our way to the back of the B1, you can see again, cargo capacity is king. You have not one, not two, not three, but 4 power outlets. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12-volt power outlets. Look for those outlets to be a very handy thing for tailgate parties, especially for people that would have a barbecue to plug in or something like that. Rugged tie downs to help keep cargo secure, and even a sturdy tailgate. And as you can see here on the outside, square edges and square styling rule the day. Here in the windows, here in the shape of the taillight housing, as well as the basic shape itself. Now, as we go to the B2, you can see that it has big, beefy off-road spec tires. Now, we have heard statements from Bollinger that there are several governments, including some in the Middle East, that are looking at the B1 and the B2 for possible military service. Now, this particular feature we really came to like. As you know, I am a Morgan enthusiast, a Morgan nut. And a trademark feature on the classic range of Morgans is the triple windshield arrangement. And as you can see, the B1 and B2 have this arrangement. Now, as we make our way once again to the bed of the B2 this time, you can see that a lot of the cargo solutions that were on the B1 are also here in the B2. Like the B1, you have 4 12-volt power outlets, the same tie downs. as well as this under storage area here in this part of the bed. Now the bodies on both the B1 and the B2 are all aluminum. Bollinger claims that switching to an all aluminum construction versus traditional steel body panels helps reduce weight. Though they do admit that the battery pack is still pretty heavy. But look for the aluminum to offset some of this weight gain. As we go into the B2, we might as well highlight the fact that a lot of the components are 3D printed. The pedals here, we have been told that they are 3D printed. You can see the toggle switches and even a better view of the gauges. Very beautiful stuff. Very beautiful indeed. The same table storage. And even the same sunroof. Look at this, guys. Look at all this glass and all the sky that's like... Talk about some rugged stuff. Now, Bollinger has revealed that it has rigorously tested these vehicles and that they are very close to production. There's still some items that they need to do before these vehicles are fully ready for production. But as they stand now, both the B1 and the B2 in their current form represent a big leap for Bollinger. Bollinger wanted to keep a rugged identity, something that is missing in the current range of EVs, and we can certainly see that here. The way the exposed rivets heads are here, as well as the exposed screw heads, and the relatively simplistic layout that is kind of reminiscent of classic Land Rover models. Alright guys, well this concludes our extensive video coverage of both the B1 and the B2 prototypes. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video series so far. And as we walk around, there's one more item that we missed, and we will sort that out right now. Looking to charge, Bollinger has it covered with the charging port right here on the left front fender. We might as well squeeze that in before we formally depart. Now that we got that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed our extensive coverage of the B1 and the B2. And please stay tuned to Car-Revz-Daily.com for our comprehensive thoughts on these two vehicles, as well as more video, pictures, and other extensive content surrounding the B1 and the B2 pickup truck. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.